As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing the tune about the wild side of life. As I listen to the words you are saying, it brings memories when I...
Before Dolly Parton,
Before Taylor Swift,
and before Carrie Underwood, there was Kitty Wells.
Kitty Wells is a legend in country music. She opened the door for all female country artists. Kitty Wells was the first female country artist to sell 1 million records and reach #1 in the country field.
Ellen Muriel Deason, better known as Kitty Wells, was born on August 30th, 1919. She had been around music her whole life. She grew up hearing her father play banjo and learned guitar at 14.
At the young age of 18, she married Johnny Wright. They had a musical group called Johnny Wright and the Harmony Girls. While she was a backup vocalist for Johnny and Jack, her husband came up with her stage name, Kitty Wells, from the tune Sweet Kitty Wells.
Although Kitty did do some small things to help her musical career, it was not until she was 33 when she came out with her first hit. The song was called It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels.
Honky Tonk Angels are girls who hang out at honky tonks, dancing with guys for a drink, thus living the wild side of life.
In March of 1952, a song came out about how men have to go through the struggle in life because of unfaithful women.
The song was called The Wild Side of Life, performed by Hank Thompson. It was written by William Morton. In the song it says, I didn't know God made honky tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to the wild side of life.
While the song was playing on the radio, a writer named J.D. Miller heard it and wrote a response to it right then and there.
Miller didn't write this specifically for Kitty. After submitting his lyrics to Decca Records, they then contacted Wells about recording the song.
Wells was very hesitant about doing this song. She simply was not that interested until Johnny convinced her to do it for the money.
This song, It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels, was a #1 hit in 1952. It stayed there for 6 weeks, and the hit sold over 800,000 copies.
Before the song became a top hit, NBC Radio and the Grand Ole Opry banned it. It offended the male-dominant country scene. NBC deemed it too controversial, and the Grand Ole Opry refused to let Wells perform it until its popularity grew.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing the tune about the wild side of life.
Well, Kitty Wells is a country singer, first famous in the 1950s. They call her the Queen of Country Music. The reason they call her that is that she was really the first commercially successful country female artist of her time, and she came before Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, all the kind of female icons of country music really wouldn't have had the experiences they did if Kitty hadn't established that women could sell music in the country music field.
She is the nation's #1 country girl singer. I'm speaking about Miss Kitty Wells. Miss Kitty Wells singing Amigos guitar.
Tonight they're singing in the moonlight, left me on the lonely side of town.
It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels is actually the answer song, and this was a phenomenon back in the 40s and 50s where if you had a popular tune of the day, somebody might try to capitalize on the popularity of that hit song by writing an answer to it, and often the answers were female artists, coming along with this sort of telling the girl side of the story. In expressing the woman's point of view that, in this case, marital infidelity wasn't all the fault of women luring men away from their marriages, in the honky tonks, as the Wild Side of Life describes, that she really tapped into this sort of zeitgeist of the moment where women were, sort of more willing to stand up and say, hey, don't blame all these, marriage ills on the women. Let's let the women have their say and let them do it in song just as men have done.
She's a legend and has always been one of my inspirations. Make welcome my hero, Kitty Wells.
Wasn't God who made honky tonk angels? That has caused many a good girl to go wrong.
successful career. 3 major awards she won were the ACM Merit Award, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and the Grammy Hall of Fame Award.
The first award she won was in 1986. It was the ACM Merit Award.
The 21st Annual Academy of Country Music Awards.
Thank you so much. But if we're going to talk about queens of country music, you'll have to count me in as one of the ladies in waitings, because this year's Pioneer Award honoree is truly the queen of country music, the one and only Kitty Wells.
Thank you so much. This really is an emotional moment for me. I want to thank the Academy of Country Music, thank my family for their support, my husband Johnny Wright, all my children, Ruby, Bobby, and Sue, all the fans who've been so supportive down through the years, all the disc jockeys, and everyone who's responsible for this award here tonight. It really is great, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
A second big award she got was in 1991 at the Grammys. This award was the Lifetime Achievement Award. It is given to performers who have made creative contributions of outstanding artistic, significant field of recording during their life. Kitty Wells was just the 3rd country artist to ever win this award.
Thank you so much. This is the price you pay for growing old. You have to make notes. Thank you. The Grammy is the highest honor. You have recognized something I love to do, sing and perform. The Grammy represents love. I would like to thank the Recording Academy and the trustees. Also, I would like to thank Johnny Wright, who is also a recording artist, and he's been my manager and also my husband for 53 years. And thanks to my children, Ruby, Bobby, and Sue. And I share with the entire family this award. And thanks to all my fans, and thanks to MCA Records, and Owen Bradley, and the Grand Ole Opry, and those who believed in me. And a special thanks to all the fans and friends for their support, and for all the servicemen and women. Our prayers are with you. Thank you.
The 3rd big award Kitty Wells received was another Grammy, this time a Hall of Fame award, for It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels.
As the Queen of Country Music's reign came to an end in 2000 when she retired, she continued to inspire many female country artists.
Sadly, in 2012, the Queen passed away due to a stroke on July 16. She's survived by her 2 children, 8 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, and 5 great-great-grandchildren.
Even though she is gone, her and her legacy will continue and be in our hearts forever.
God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. It's a shame that all the blame is on us women. It's not true that only you men feel the same. From the start